Good morning, students. Students, this lesson is of class 9th for the subject of mathematics, chapter 13, circles, starting on page number 13.1 of your textbook, and which is being submitted to you on 30th November 2020. Now students, today we are going to discuss about circle. So, what is a circle? A circle is a closed plane curve such that each point on it is at a constant distance from a fixed point lying on the same plane. That is the center of the circle. A circle is also defined as the locus of a point which moves in a plane such that it is always at a constant distance from the fixed point lying on the same plane. Clear? Now students, the fixed point is known as the center of the circle. Clear? And the constant distance between the center to any point on the circle is called its radius. If P is lying on a circle and moves along the circle completes one full rotation that return to its original position, then the distance covered by this point P is known as circumference. Clear? So here OP is the radius and the rotation complete by P is circumference. I hope it is clear to everyone. So students, before we actually move to the theorem, we will go through some facts, some basic concepts which we will be using in the theorem to prove them. So let us start with the basic concepts and terms related to circle. A circle has a radius, diameter, sector, segment, chord, secant, and arc. We will be using these terms very frequently in this chapter. So, please do understand the meaning of each term. So, here the first term is chord. The line segment joining any 2 points on a circle is called chord of a circle. Now students, here AB is the chord of a circle and the longest chord passing through the center of the circle is called diameter. Clear? So, the length of the diameter is twice the length of the radius. Clear? Now here in the given figure, OP and OQ both are radius. So, PQ is a diameter and PQ is twice of OP, or we can say PQ is twice of OQ. So, the diameter of a circle is the largest chord. Clear? Now, let us discuss about arc. A arc is a continuous part of a circle. See, you can see in the diagram here, PQ is arc. Clear? And it is denoted by the symbol arc like this. Clear? Now in this adjoining figure, you can see here PQ is the arc. Clear? And O is the center. Now students, there are 3 points lying on circle, that is P, Q and R. Generally, a chord divides the circumference of the circle into 2 equal parts. Clear? Now the greater one is known as major arc and the smaller one is known as minor arc. So, PQ is the minor arc and PRQ here is the major arc. Clear? Now the next term is segment secant. Now let's see what is segment here. A chord of a circle divides it into 2 equal parts. That means if they are passing through the center of the circle. But if a chord is dividing the circle into 2 unequal parts, then each part is called segment. Now we can see that this is minor segment and this is major segment. Clear? Now next is secant. A line which meets a circle in 2 different points is called a secant of a circle. Here PQ is secant of the circle with center O. Students, remember here PQ is not chord. It is secant. But here AB is the chord. Clear? Okay, now next is angle at the center. Now let us see what is angle at the center. Now we can see in the diagram we have A, C, B, D are the points lying on a circle. So if 2 radii are drawn to join the extremities of an arc at the center of the circle, then angle formed between those 2 radii is known as the angle subtended by the arc at the center of the circle. Now here ACB, the minor arc ACB subtends angle AOB at the center and major arc ADB subtends reflex angle AOB at the center of the circle. Clear? Now students, one more thing here. The angle AOB is dividing the circle again into 2 parts. Here the minor part is known as sector, minor sector. Clear? And the major one is known as major sector. Clear? You can see here POQ is minor sector and POQ, the reflex angle, this area is major sector. Now students, we have already discussed all the basic terms of circles. Clear? Now we will be discussing theorem in the next lesson.